against Midwest. That is what they're playing for right now. I don't even know if they're really playing to beat each other. I think they just want to get at him. And if they could somehow both split 1.5 each to both get a shot, they both would do it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the way the cookie crumbles is that one of these players has to go down at third place right here. And let's see who's going to be. Right now, Wadi's looking like he wants his another shot at Xanadu so bad.
Wadi is looking like he should have the tag Pink Fresh, because right now, he just painting a masterpiece right now with Pink Fresh stock, 93% to 5. Very surprising to see. He's making it look like Pink Fresh isn't also a top 30 player.
Yeah. I mean, but, you know, I think we're about to remember why.
Because of how dangerous Pink Fresh is if he does get his hands on you. And he did. Got a quick 50%. Wadi actually almost trying to go for a tricky little setup, starting it off with jab. Pink Fresh caught it, though, and immediately upbeat out and got some extra % on it.
Yeah, you got to keep your strings airtight against Bayonetta. Not only for the bats within, but for that frame 4 witch twist that is always on deck waiting.
Yeah, and it's even more. Oh my goodness, it does come out. Wadi just calling it, saying, I know that you're about to hit this button. Take the Shadow Ball. That's a stock. But as you were saying about the witch twist, people complain about the frame 3 nairs for several characters. At least a nair hits you once. Pink Fresh with the 4-frame move might actually take your stock.
Off your own combo.
Which is scary.
Yeah. Yep, you got to respect it. Double side B to up air, not going to do the job just yet. He didn't trust the back air, and understandably so, because it almost looked like Wadi was like kind of inside Bayonetta in that scenario.
Wadi right now is just playing so flawlessly. It's kind of reminiscent of the Buzz, the way his defense is right now. Even there, he waited until the absolute last second to go for that air dodge, knew exactly his character's limits, and still made it back.
Yeah, it looked like if he was any pixels lower, he probably wouldn't be able to make it back there, but that's the mark of Mewtwo Master.
And maybe someone that they have played a lot. They do have a lot of offstage warfare.
This should definitely be the stock, though.
It will be 64, but to be fair, he had a larger deficit that first stop.
Yeah. I feel like Pink is kind of cool with this scenario right now, though, because that little bit of rage could make Mewtwo pop out if he gets the second up B, but Wadi's SDI is on point this time, so avoids that situation.
So he's like, I've lost to this enough times, and wow, at that roll landing right on top of Mewtwo, Wadi was not ready for it. Takes quite a chunk of damage for it as well. I'm not quite sure why he keeps witch timing projectiles.
I feel like that one, he had the landing lag because of the special, so he had to either witch time it or just hold that.
Okay, that makes sense. Power shield, Battle of the Titans right now. 3 minutes have passed.
Nice. That back air sneaking over the forward air. Still not going to see out that stock, though. But here comes Pink Fresh going deep yet again, finding nothing.
Tries to go for tomahawk grab. Wadi just so defensive. Just always knows when to roll out of danger.
Oh.
And again, just like stock number 1.
Yeah, I feel like if he fired that Shadow Ball off a little bit later, Pink either would have stuffed it or just would have like been able to bounce over it with the little bounce that forward air usually gives. But just so quick on that trigger, Wadi always knowing where the Shadow Ball needs to be at whatever given time.
And that's what makes him so scary, because you're worried about him power shield punishing you, rolling away, spot dodging. But you also have to worry about him unleashing a Shadow Ball in your face when you hit a button. He's just such a potent player, you know?
Yeah. Wadi's playing so well right now. And here we go.
And right now, 47 trying to make a statement, landing with that disable. And oh my goodness, Wadi is doing exactly what he did last time. Pink Fresh is going to have to wake up soon if he wants to have a chance of taking this set.
Oh, the double air dodge getting out of dodge that time. It looked like Pink Fresh had the read and almost had the timing, but too little too late. It looks like he ledge cancel that forward air with the up air, but Wadi a rare SD?
Yeah, he's very uncharacteristic of him. But, you know, it happens. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Now, what's funny is I'm positive Wadi does not think that matters. He's probably just nodded his head, yeah, I can still win this.
Oh.
And just like that, gets the back throw. Him backing up surprised and killed as well. But that's why he's so dangerous.
It looked like such a nonchalant throw, too. Like, Wadi was just like, get him out of here, I guess.
That was such a good punish on the side B.
Yeah. Wadi's just on some other level right now.
He is. I think you said it best earlier. Wadi wants to get back to Xanadu. He wants to make the statement. He wants to defend his house. And he's showing why he deserves it at this moment. But we can never count Pink Fresh out. When he turns it on, he turns it on.
Yeah, it's looking like Pink Fresh is awake right now. Because that last string he did off stage, even though he didn't get a lot off of it, so much was so close to like potentially being a stock or just big damage. So Pink is definitely playing with a fire team too. And here we go. Wadi's SDI, though, has been really good on those uppies.
Yeah, I wonder if it's come from playing Pink Fresh so much or because Black Yoshi is also kind of near him. And I know they played together at several events as well. I want to say at one point they were playing twice a week at tournaments, not including Xanadu.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Both Fiends, they both play at like Fantastic, Cave, everything else in the region, so.
A Sunday event, it's crazy, but it's paid off. Wadi is just getting out of these death combos time and time again. It almost looks like it's not a true combo, and wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's ironic because Wadi was in the corner, but then Pink was the one who felt that he was back into like a metaphorical corner.
Yeah.
Like he felt like I need to witch time or I need to find something now soon, otherwise that Shadow Ball's going to hit me and kill me. But ended up being his demise.
Part of me makes me wonder, was he just trying to go for hardcore read, saying, you know, I'm going to be right, I'm going to win off of this, and he was just wrong.
That's what I feel happened.
Wadi just waited, which he does best.
There's so much like you just can't do to this character, especially like as Wadi just. Even when Wadi's in the corner, he's not at a big disadvantage. That's something that everyone has to keep in mind when they're fighting, you know, just someone as seasoned as him.
And between Mewtwo's options, he has the air dodge, he has the up B, he has the side B. The side B gives him a little bounce. He has neutral B if he wants to cancel with momentum. So many options that he uses so well. I think he practices more on the edge of the stage than he does on stage, to be honest.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually more scared of Wadi in the corner than Wadi center stage.
Like on stage, a luxury to him. He's like, well, man, maybe I'll trip and land on stage. But really where I shine is right here. My back's against the edge. And just as you said, his back was against the edge. Shot out 2 shadow balls and then just ran in and grabbed. Quick 42%.
And it just keeps on going. We've seen this the start of almost every other game. Pink's been bringing it back a little bit more. But right now, Wadi is just like trapping you in the corner and poking your shield, throwing shadow balls at you. It's just the gauntlet of pressure.
It is, and this is just crazy. 82 unanswered % right now against Pink Fresh. Wadi is #1 right now, but he's definitely showing that there's a difference between #1 and #2. This is crazy.
Oof.
And what's also scary, though, is that Pink Fresh, we can never count him out, you know?
Yeah.
I'm saying all this. I'm seeing all this glorious play from Wadi, but Pink Fresh can always get it started at any given time. I would like to see him slow down his play just a little bit. I do feel like he's being a bit too aggressive, and Wadi is making him pay for it.
This could be the start. No, not dying just yet. The DI on that last. Oh!
But the back air comes through, and he hits it, reading the air dodge. Perfectly done, perfectly executed by Pink Fresh.
And wow, Bayonetta's, that had to be Bayonetta's like weird skinny hitbox, because like that looked like that should have been hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that was very fortunate for Pink Fresh. Kind of like that back air, which was also fortunate.
Yeah.
And that fear factor coming in, almost getting the stock. Not quite yet. Pink Fresh, great DI.
Honestly, that was actually almost disgusting. And speaking of disgusting, ooh, the remix edition.
Goodness.
Oh my God!
The combo of a lifetime. I've never seen my man spin a DJ like that before. That was crazy.
Oh my God!
He made a beat on the spot. That was beautiful. 66?
Yeah.
How do you SDI a combo you didn't know existed?
With a back air and like a side beat, like he paused in the middle of the combo, thought about it a bit, and was like, you know what, I think I want to do this.
He scratched the record real quick. He was playing the song, and then he was just like, hold up. All right, we back to it.
You already know who it is.
And this is why you cannot count Pink Fresh out. We went from talking about how perfect Wadi was playing to a 2-stock from Pink Fresh over Wadi.
Yes, indeed. Putting him on the board, too.
And that momentum definitely coming into play. This is the first time Pink Fresh has had a lead in the first 45 seconds of a match against Wadi today.
Yeah, that was some good play by Pink. And now, like you said, a player who can always turn it up. I think we're turned up. I think we're about to see 11 right now.
We are, but that dash attack was very questionable. We're
going
to tone it back down to a 7.
Yeah, that was a 7 or 8.
Good catch right there. Not going to do it, but does get some nice damage. But the disable, that was so smart by Wadi. He knew that Pink Fresh was going to have lag when he landed. Connects with disable, which was the most optimal option. Wow.
By far the most optimal option, too. It was like, as the meta progresses, we're seeing more players find like really crazy ways to punish Bayonetta, so pushing buttons in the air. And wow.
And he saes, I can do it too, but is it going to be enough? It's not. He wasn't able to get the up smash. The platform wasn't there. He didn't get the combo. Wow. That would have been ridiculous if he connected that.
Now Pink is swinging. But that SCI by Wadi, I just cannot highlight that enough. It's been so on point this entire time. And that dash attack? Did you see that?
Yeah, it was very interesting how that up smash went unpunished, but question. I'm surprised that Pink Fresh hasn't attempted to go for a back air witch time, because when he back airs Wadi's shield, he almost always does a down tilt afterwards. You know, so maybe he should go for something. Oh, great grab. But maybe he should go for something a little tricky like that. I'm going to attempt to hit you, and I'm going to witch time your punish.
Oh my God. Wadi almost ended his career.
Fire.
Yeah.
But Pink Fresh, he knows the situation he's in, and he has to get rid of the stop. He's taking some chances, but he has to do it at this point.
Yep, and he kind of sealed the deal right there when he side beat hide. Either you hold that lag when you come down, eat a Shadow Ball, or you just eat a Shadow Ball immediately.